If this is your first time checking out my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my latest content.
Still got your photograph in my pocket.
What's going on YouTube? It's Got the Night here coming at you with yet another video. And today's video is a big topic, I feel at least. Manual versus automatic. So, as some of you guys know, I actually own two cars. I own my manual GTI and I own a automatic Prelude. Well, for me, I'll be honest with you guys, it really depends on what the conditions are like outside. Will honestly depend on what I drive that day. Because I actually find myself when it's extremely snowy out or slick, I find myself hopping in my Prelude, which is a automatic. Well, I love my manual, don't get me wrong. If I can drive my manual every day, I'm gonna drive it just because, one, my GTI is obviously way faster than the Prelude, just because Prelude's not turboed, and I just feel manuals are a lot more fun to drive. But when it comes down to driving a manual or an automatic, it really boils down to, well, what's the weather like outside for me? If it's snowy, I'm jumping in the Prelude. Just because, A, I get better traction in the snow with it, just because, I don't know why, it just does. So it drives better in the snow than my GTI. Doesn't mean I haven't driven my GTI before in the snow, because I haven't. It handles very well. I just like not having to worry about shifting and like that in snow, so I just don't bother with it. And then the other thing is because now, since I took out the system, my GTI does not have traction control or ABS. So if I don't flutter the gas the correct way or let clutch go the correct way, I sit there and I spin. I don't move at all, and it sucks. And even when I did have traction control, sometimes it was hard to move because my traction control would kick in and not really let me move, and it pissed me off half the time. So when my GTI's clutch went out, it sucked because I had to drive at the time my brother's shitty ass Corolla, and I was like, you know what, I need another car, I'm gonna buy myself a car. I ended up finding the Prelude and I really liked it. It's nice, clean, bone stock, nobody fucked with it, they didn't molest the shit out of the car, so I bought it. And honestly, the car's been very, very, very good to me, especially in the snow. So it boils down to, what do you prefer, how do you drive, stuff like that. Like I said, I prefer a manual at the end of the day, but there are certain situations where I do wish I had an automatic, because just face it, like, a lot of people that live in a huge city, they're going to prefer an automatic because they don't want to deal with shifting all the time like I do. But I like it. I'm not complaining about it. If I had a choice every day, I would drive a manual. So, like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it, put down in the comments what you prefer to drive, and we'll go from there, because a lot of people say if you're going to be a real car guy, you have to drive a manual, which that's not true. So put your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So this is Got the Night, signing out.